Is it Q4 or 4Q or fork you? You decide. I'm getting all sorts of SOS calls and emails asking for advice for what to do in Q4. My answer is pretty simple. The same thing you should have been doing in Q1, Q2, and Q3, Sparky. Calendar years are broken into 3-month quarters, predominantly for the pleasure of people who run companies and the stock market. It puts additional pressure on salespeople to perform every 90 days and to speed up sales cycles to close business. The fourth quarter is especially pressured because of shortfalls in the first 3 quarters that have to be made up. It's a reality of business that keeps the heat on sales departments and sales managers to keep the pressure off of leadership, shareholders, and other financial profit pushers. I'm concerned with all companies making as many sales as they possibly can without regard to what day it is, what month it is, or what quarter it is. I believe the more you understand what creates this pressure, the easier it will be for you as a professional salesperson to both avoid it and conquer it. The grim reality is that you are ultimately responsible for sales productivity, sales numbers, sales profitability, no matter what the date is. And keep this in mind. There's no easy answers. The ideas I'm about to present to you will help you with all 4 quarters, but they all require work on your part. Hard work. Very hard work. But the result will be success. Big success. Very big success. I'm recommending that you reverse Q4 to 4Q. Rather than worry about what day it is or what month it is, why don't you focus on the responsibilities and the strategies that will make every quarter a successful quarter? 4 Qs are the 4 questions attached to 4 strategies that will help you achieve more than quota and more than goal. Number 1, where's your pipeline? Number 2, where's your work ethic? Number 3, where's your attitude? And number 4, where's your responsibility? You might stick in a 4.5, where's your reputation? Those are questions. Here are the answers and the strategies and the question after the question. Number 1, your pipeline of expected or potential business has to be at least double your goal. Most salespeople and sales managers fail to measure the value, the dollar value of their sales pipeline of potential business. If your sales quota or your goal is $100,000 in a quarter, then your pipeline must be at least $200,000. That would indicate a closing ratio of 50%. Reality of the world would be a 30% closing ratio. So 3 times sales goal versus sales pipeline would be a better rule. What is the total value of your potential business in your pipeline? Hard question. 2, in these times, the best ethic you can have is a great work ethic. Start an hour earlier, stay an hour later. That's the work ethic that will produce results if you employ the breakfast-lunch rule. Have breakfast every day with an existing customer or potential customer that can give you business. If you do business on the phone, have breakfast delivered to your customer at his or her desk and Skype the call. Then do the same with lunch. 10 relaxed meal appointments a week will net sales and not interrupt 1 minute of work time for either of you. How much extra effort are you willing to put in? Tough question. Number 3, pressure can get to your attitude, especially if it's accompanied with 0 help or support. Such is life in sales. Now is the time to put on your game day attitude. It starts early in the morning. Just read about your attitude or listen to inspirational attitude messages every day. My Little Gold Book of Yes Attitude is a great start, but there are many others. What are you doing every day to keep your attitude at yes level? Because the answer to that might be not enough. And 4, in tough times and high pressure times, it's easy to blame everyone but yourself. Resist the temptation. Rather, take responsibility for people not returning your call, taking the lowest bid, canceling appointments, and other easy blame opportunities. Take responsibility for what happens. Learn from it. Figure out a better way, and make certain that it only happens once. Question: how many opportunities have you missed to convert blame to responsibilities? But here's 4.5 in a different strategy. I talked to you earlier about reputation, but let me give you an idea for 4.5. Take a senior executive with you on a sales call and let him or her see what the real pressure is. Let an executive see what it's like to be in the fire instead of in their office. You have the guts to ask a senior executive to join you on a sales call? Woo, woo. If you attack Q4 with my 4Q strategy, you'll be screaming, "I did it!" and have your boss asking how you did it.